Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. Hope you guys are doing well. I have a little tutorial, or I thought we could make a card together, make a background, and then put a card together using some new alcohol inks I picked up at Michael's yesterday. They were having a big sale on like the crafting paper supply section, and so I picked up a few things, and this was one of them. I have this really cool waterproof paper that my mom got me on one of her hauls. She got a good deal on it. It's waterproof paper by Bree Reese. It's 12 by 47 inches long, and it's comparative to Yupo paper. So it's a really durable type of paper. Figured we could make an alcohol background on. And then she found, I think this at the Goodwill. It's some really cool handmade paper. And it comes in like a bunch of really fun colors. So I thought we could probably utilize this in our card. And then look at this. I have this awesome Stephanie Bernard die happy birthday card. And I want to use the happy birthday in it. I want to punch it out of the background and then mount the background on black. And then back it with some of the cool handmade paper and then put it on a white or a black card base. I thought they'd be pretty fun. But also in that, I wanted to incorporate some of this fun stuff. But I got to move the camera. Hold on. This is gilding flakes here. And I got it ready because when you're doing the alcohol, you have to be pretty quick. It dries really fast, but in the alcohol, there gets sticky spots, and I'll show you that. I want to use this stuff right here is just like this. They're called gilding sheets. They're really delicate pieces of like gold flake. They're so thin, and the tiniest bit of airflow will just swoosh them all around the room. And they come in really fun, cool colors. Like this is a bronze one or a copper leaf. This is another gold one. I have a silver one down there, but we're going to use gold on this project, I think. And so I thought, let's just jump right in and get to it. So I'm going to cut out a big section of this. And, oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me put the paper back over. My gold leaves are going to be everywhere. There you go, little buddy. Okay, so I want to put this on my artboard. So I'll just whack off a piece here. We'll just cut off a little section that I could just tape onto the artboard. It's always fun when the pieces are bigger, because then you could play around and hopefully not get stuff so mucked up, you know, muddy looking or anything. And that's why I like the bigger stuff, because then you could take a section out of, you know, your favorite part. So if you don't like something, well, just cut it off and don't use it, you know. And then gives you a bigger variety to choose from when you're making a background. So I'm just going to purple tape this on. And because it's so curly. Now, let's see. Tim Holtz makes some fun alcohol paper as well. It comes in little, right here, I had some here. Here. This is some pretty cool, it's called Alcohol Ink Cardstock by Ranger, and it's a Tim Holtz thing. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this would just be, this is the perfect size for a card front. You just make your alcohol ink background on this, and then you pop it on a card, and boom, you're done. Pretty cool. And, or you can get big sheets of Yupo like this kind of paper. You can actually get Yupo in big sheets as well. So if you want to do a big background too. But there again, if you like this, you could probably even get this online. My mom got it at, I think it was Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance at Hobby Lobby, or on sale at Hobby Lobby, I think. But there we go. So let's see. I think first let's get some colors out. I think let's do a pretty, let's see, we got amethyst. We have some amethyst, some indigo, and what is this? Let's throw some mermaid. Haha, that's kind of a fun color. And let's just drop some on here and see what happens. Now I'll just put a few colors around and see what we end. Oh, whoops, that's a big one. That was like, we'll just let that be enough. Did you see I squirted it? Now these stain really bad, so be prepared for that. Don't, have any probably nice clothes or anything on, or dark colored ones, so it just hides itself. Now this is trying to curl, so that's a little bit problematic. But there, we got the ink down. So let's see what we can do with this. See what blending solution does on this. And let's see what our little tool does. I think we're going to pop some more green in there. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the green right there. Look at the green right there. Oh, wow. How fun is that? So you just use this little bulbous tool to swirl it around, make some fun little designs in it, decide where you want more color at, and that sort of thing. The cool thing about alcohol inks is they actually dry pretty darn fast. And you can use this kind of to... Oh, I like the green in there. Look at that beautiful green. Isn't that gorgeous? And then a lot of times... Oh, that's plenty. A lot of times where the colors come together and you get like a big crease like that, that's the fun spot where you're going to be able to put the gilding flakes or leaves. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful green. So the bulb you use to add interest. Oh, there's a spot. I wonder if I could, what would happen if, let's see if we, oh, huh. This is a new bottle. Oh, it's got a locking mechanism. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Huh. I didn't think it was going to do that. Oh, wow. Hey, that's crazy. Oh, wow, look at that. Huh. What do we like better? Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting, isn't it? Well, let's put some more green over there since we have the opportunity that... alcohol, wow, that alcohol really adds a different flair, doesn't it? Wow. But I'm loving this green. That mermaid, that's pretty special. That's pretty fun. Okay. That's actually pretty sweet. I'm liking the background. That's pretty darn fun. Oh, whoops. Where are you guys at? Oh, look at the drips. Oh, wow. Oh, I think I like that. We'll let this dry for just a second. And this alcohol generally dries pretty fast. So, as soon as this dries up a little bit, we'll put our gilding flakes on there. You don't want too much of the, like where it's super glary. You want it where it's like matte. And just glary in some spaces. Because the glare is it's still wet. The matte is it's dry for the most part. For the most part. Not maybe... So you can still keep fiddling around and pushing it around. That's the cool thing about the Yupo paper or like this waterproof paper. It allows the alcohol ink to stay wet for a lot longer than, say regular paper. I just love all the little variations. It almost looks like little, like the coloring in rock or things like that. It's just fun. It's so cool. How cool is that, right? We could totally pick a section out of there and mount it on some, yeah, we just need to let it dry for a little bit longer. And then, okay, see right there, can you tell? That's matte there. Let's see, it's matte there and there. So like these really dark sections where the ink comes together, that's where we're going to try to put some of our leaf gilding at. And I think we did good. I think that is sweet. Look at that. So like we could take a section, you know, like right there. That's pretty big, but we can make a big card. Because the, let's see, happy birthday on this card, this is actually pretty large. So we could actually cut that right out of the middle. We could actually make a card right there and whatnot. So I think that'll be really cool. Yeah, see, it's starting to get matte. See how it's getting matte? We want more, a little bit more to dry. Let's see, I think we might have about 5 minutes on this. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit longer and I'll be right back. So let's try and test the waters. I have, let's see, I'll move this over. You guys can see that. You can see this for the most part. See, I have this piece of gilding flake is already like, it was trying to fly out earlier. So let's see what happens when we lay it down in some of these different areas. We don't want a lot, we only want a little bit. So if it's sticking the whole way, I don't want to use, I want to wait a little bit more. Oh, it's okay. Oh, shoot. Well, no doing there. You're just supposed to press it, but I need to wait on this. This is not dry enough. So, yeah. If you can see your fingerprints in it, it's not dry enough. Oops. Okay, we'll be back. Although that is looking pretty slick. Okay, let's try to put a few more on here. Oops. Oops. Ah. Alcohol wipes are good. Yeah, it's just... Okay, we can push that in later. I think the Yupo paper, actually, the alcohol ink dries faster on the Yupo paper, I think. This stuff is actually staying pretty wet. It normally dries up much faster than this. At least that has been my experience before. Maybe I didn't put as much blending solution on it or something before. I don't know. Or maybe I was more patient because I wasn't doing a video. I don't know. Let's put some on there. I'm going to have gold-leafed fingers by the time this is over. Ooh, we'll disguise my little fingerprint mistake there. I'm just trying to dab it in some spots, and I know some of it's sticking up, but I'm going to, after it dries, I'm going to go back and brush it off, is the purpose for that. And since I'm not quite sure where I'm going to cut the card out of, I wanted to have plenty of options. There we go. Okay, I say we call it when we're out of leaflets, huh? There we go. Okay, and so then let me let this dry, and then as soon as it's done, I'll come back and then we'll brush this off. Okay, so here we go. It's not completely dry all the way, but I think it's dry enough that I can go ahead and knock some of this off, and I might have to leave it for a little while longer. I'm not sure, but I thought let's give it a whirl here. Okay, well, apparently the video cut off, so basically all I did was use a paintbrush that I don't care about, and you know, a scrap paintbrush, and just kind of knocked them off, you know, like dusted off the little gold pieces, all the extra that was all sticking up and stuff like that, and knocked it off like that. That's pretty much all I did. And then and so then I have this. Super fun. Isn't that cool? I totally want to use this part right here. And but anyways, so we have that, and so then these pieces here, actually down here, you could actually, I could have saved those, but I have an abundance of it, so I wasn't worried about it, but you could actually put those on another project and just put them into, burnish them into whether sticky adhesive or adhesive sheets or something like that, and they would be really fun. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to let them go because I have plenty of them, and then make a card with this. But I'm going to actually let this dry for a little while longer. I noticed my brush is still, my brush has a little bit of blue, see there, on it. So I like the way this looks, so I'm going to leave it, let it dry, and we'll be back. I found some cool green that in this handmade paper that my mom got me that matches this green, and so I figured we'll use that. And then I cut out a 5x7 card base that I put a white panel insert in, and so we're ready to go when this does dry, and we'll put our card together. I'll be back in a little bit. Bye. Okay, so here we go. This is all dry, dry well enough anyhow, that we can go ahead and use it. So I'm taking it off my little artboard and gonna cut it down real quick. And let me get the this thing here. And okay, I know I need a, let's see, we have, let's see, this is 7 3/4 by 4 3/4, because we have a 5x7 card. So let's do our panel at 4.5 by 6.5. So let's see where that comes out on here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna cut this off to here, and then let's flip it around and see where 6.5 comes out. See, that's about right there. That's 6.5 there. Oh, that's the long side. So actually, let's go 4 3/4 this way. Or 4.5, I mean. Sorry. 4.5. Let's go 4.5. That's 4.5 there. And let's go ahead and cut that. Oh, there's a nice piece to use later. Huh? That's pretty cool. And then, let's see, I do want to, let's cut off some of this side. Let's see, where does that leave us? Oh, and then we'll be able to cut off a little bit of about a 1/2 inch on the other side. Let's see if that's what we want to do. So we want 6.5 here. Oh, okay. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. Oh, that's going to be nifty. Yeah, so let's leave that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually really cool. So that's our panel. And this is going to be our panel here. It's just a, yeah, that's what that's going to look like. That's pretty slick. So that's what that's going to look like on there. And then we're going to put happy birthday. We're going to actually cut happy birthday out. Actually, what I could do instead is cut out happy birthday in black. And we could pop it up on the panel. Because I forgot this is Yupo. I don't think this will cut very well with the dies. Because it's really rubbery. It's like trying to cut that one that, I don't know if you've tried the glitter paper that's kind of plasticky. It doesn't cut very well. I think that's how this would be. So let me cut out a black happy birthday and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, guys. I mounted this on, I cut it down. This is 4.5 by 6.5. Mounted on 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. That little handmade paper, and then on a 5 by 7 card base. And I think that looks really cool. So then I was thinking that I would put the black on it, but it just seems like it needs something. So then I decided to put my sentiment with a shadow behind it, and I think that will help make it stand out, and I really like how that looks. So I'm going to put that together and then pop it on there. So I was just trying to get the backer piece started, and I ran this through my Xyron, a black piece of, you know, half a sheet of cardstock through my Xyron, and then a half a sheet of white cardstock, one black, one white. Okay, let's see if that looks. Oh, I think that does it. That is pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and press this down. Oops. Press that down, and then I have a sticky back on this one as well. So we'll peel this off, and I think we got a card. That is really slick. It is pretty. I love this giant birthday sentiment from that birthday folded card, or that's called something else though. I'll have to look at it, but it actually makes a birthday card that's in the form of happy birthday. That one does. So let's pop this in the center, and let's see, does that look cool? What do we think? Oh, I like it. Let's get some scratch paper here to press it down. To press all this stuff down, I used the scratch paper so I could, you know, rub it in and everything, and really get it adhered without putting my hands all over the actual card. So I didn't get, you know, stuff all over it or all over me. And there you go. There you have it. Fun alcohol background with some fun handmade paper behind, and that big happy birthday. Look at all the gold back there. Isn't that great? I just love it. I love how it came out. It's so fun. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Just beautiful. That is great. I love it. Okay, so yeah, this birthday is, yeah, let's see. Whoops, sorry guys. Let's see, it's this one right here. But see right there. It makes that cool. This is a whole happy birthday. It makes like that. So like this is the back of the card, and then this is the outline of the happy birthday, and you die cut it out like that, and it makes a card base, and that folds over, and that happy birthday sentiment inserts in like that. Isn't that fun? Yeah, this is a pretty cool card base. Oh, Framelabs drop-in is what it is. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Anyways, thanks for hanging out and making a card with me. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll catch up with you soon. Okay, bye-bye.